I have watched you take advantage of vulnerable people and use them to benefit yourself.
Weren't these guys like best friends not even a couple years ago? So yeah, from like pretty much YouTube partners, these dudes are now enemies. Which, to be honest, I knew this was coming eventually because I knew TommyInnit was slowly trailing away from Dream. And it doesn't help that half the people in that space are now gamers, so today we're going to be talking about this drama and how it all unfolded. But I just wanted to quickly say, please like and subscribe. It really helps out a lot. 7K was too easy for January, so 8K is now the new goal. But yeah, how did this drama start? So pretty much TommyInnit went on this podcast, and he said the worst person he ever met was Mizkif.
The worst person I met award.
Oh, for me, it's so easy.
Go on.
Mizkif. Piss me off, the twat. Just the way he looked.
You like barely even met him. You just like
He just
stood
wouldn't-
near him for a bit.
Oh, I hate it. Have you ever just hated someone based off nothing?
Honestly, I can see that. I can see like a villain vibe coming from Mizkif. He just seems like a really negative person. But obviously he wasn't happy with that, so he responded like this.
When I was talking to TommyInnit, he was probably one of the most insufferable people that I've ever talked to in my fucking life. When I was sitting there waiting for Masayoshi to pop up, TommyInnit is just standing there like a complete prick and looking like such a jackass. I'm trying to just sit there and wait for Masayoshi. I say hello to him, and he gives me the rudest stare you could ever imagine. I'm like, what is your fucking problem? What the hell did I do to you, you stupid British fuck?
That was actually really funny. I could see TommyInnit doing that to him. But that's probably what he meant when he said he doesn't like to be around you. Like, there's no other way to put it. You just give like a villain vibe off. No hate to you, of course. But after all of this, it became a pretty big drama. And Dream posted this tweet. So it shows this image saying Dream stands, and it's basically a dude just choosing his path of growing up or becoming not gonna say that word, TommyInnit fan. Usually I wouldn't care about using that word, but everyone's kind of making a big deal about this, so you know, to save my ass, I'm just not gonna use it. We're just gonna sit on the fence here, okay? But he's kind of hypocritical because, like, literally not even 2 years ago, he was saying shit like this. I don't personally support using the word retard. I feel like enough people find it offensive that if you're a content creator, you should phase it out of your vocabulary. It's like, what happened, bro? Now that you lost everything just changes? Is that how it works now? It's funny because he used to be known for being this super soft person and having an army of these brain dead ass stans. Like, he pretty much went from a snowflake to trying to be super hard. Listen, I still remember you as this Dream, buddy. Nothing will ever change. But because of all the hate, he actually deleted the tweet, and then he responded on Reddit for some reason. He said, genuinely still confused on what the rules are. Honestly, not trying to be obtuse. Multiple people are going viral calling me the R word, and everyone explains that it's okay because they're neurodivergent. So then I see a meme that uses it and posts it and gets absolutely throttled for it. Obviously, it's the internet being disingenuous, but that doesn't completely invalidate anyone that might have been upset by it. Most of the people calling me ableist for using it are the same people that lit off fireworks when Nicholas Cantu was the slur-singing slasher, including TommyInnit's closest friends. It's either okay or it's not okay. The double standards are infuriating. I have my own reasons for having problems with Tommy going around and being the internet police, and was expecting to get a lot of shit going after the poor Tommy that lies about me constantly, but obviously, I had no intentions of attacking every Dream SMP fan, or being ableist Lamau. There's a little bit more, but you can just read it if you want to finish it. Usually I would agree with this, but once again, you literally just switched up. But then this message was leaked, and Tubbo ended up reacting to it. It was pretty much just Dream being super manipulative. And funny enough, Dream actually responded on stream.
Friend. That's actually how it started. That type of thing was something that I had talked to Tommy about before, and that Tommy had actually done again and again and again and again. This is all prior to, obviously, the allegations came out later, and I expressed to Tommy in private that, hey, you're perpetuating this image that I am a creep, that I'm somehow creepy for, you know, DMing a reactor saying, hey, thanks for the reaction, and I don't like that. And that can make me a target to people to give false allegations, which, guess what? Ended up happening.
This was obviously way back then, but he's upset that TommyInnit was cracking jokes that Dream was a groomer. There's more to his response, but it's not really relevant to this video and what we're talking about. But this is TommyInnit's official response video to all of this.
Hello. This video is a message to Dream. If you've been off the internet the past couple days and haven't kept up, basically, if you're one of my subscribers, Dream has called you a slur. So deal with that how you want. Okay, now look, I have Dream blocked on everything, and I intend to keep it that way. So Dream, hello mate, let's just dive right in, shall we? Let's talk about you calling all my fans the R slur. You can't throw around the R slur, mate. You just can't. My mum worked with adults with disabilities, and since I was 12, I volunteered with her. These are real, fucking amazing people, who I think of like family, who actually get called this slur. And you do not just throw it around. It's impossibly immature and reckless and sets such a shitty precedent to everyone. Shame on you, man.
Alright, I like to be completely honest, and I just disagree with you. You shouldn't be getting offended by this word unless you're clinically fucking, like, ill. Like if you're neurodivergent, for an example. But the average person, you shouldn't be getting offended by this. It's seriously just the time and place. Although it might be considered an actual slur. And I know everyone says this, but it only in the recent years have become a problem. But once again, it's time and place. Like, if you go into a hospital and say this, then, you know, maybe it's not the right time.
Now, mate, talk about me and you. You've basically spent the past day calling me a dickhead. And look, pal, I have made mistakes. And I'm gonna make loads more. But the difference is, I give a shit. I'm trying. I'm putting in effort and I really care. And I take responsibility when I've fucked up. Dream. 4 years ago, you were awful to me. When I was 16, you gave me YouTube advice, and you held that over my head for years. You didn't treat me like an equal, and you made me feel small. The Dream SMP, a lot of you...
I don't know, I see both sides here. Dream's obviously a douchebag. I've known this for a while now, ever since all those fucking grooming allegations. You know, although they may have not been true. He still is a really fucking weird person. He's always been super fake, that's always something I could tell. But at the same time, like, you gotta be grateful, Tommy, innit? There's people who would kill to be in the position you are in right now. The fact that you're only 20-something, and you probably have more money than people will ever touch in their entire life. Obviously, that's a lot to do with your hard work, but you also have to thank Dream a little bit for that.
You harassed my mum as she was going through a divorce, the worst time of her life. You tried to harm the relationship between me and my mum, and if we weren't best friends, with the shit that you were saying, you probably could have really harmed that, mate. You are like a proper movie villain. I have watched you take advantage of vulnerable people and use them to benefit yourself. I've watched you lie to fans, to me, to people, and take no responsibility afterwards. You are incapable of taking any criticism. You refuse to change anything about yourself. You reframe everything so that you are the victim. 4 years have gone by, and the rest of us have grown, reflected, really tried to better ourselves and learn after going through that incredibly overwhelming experience together. And you've reverted to saying slurs and punching down. It's not just me that feels like this about you either. Most YouTubers do. I'm just very loud about it.
Yeah, but there's so much to this drama, and it's only been like 2 days. There's probably more gonna be coming up soon, so I'll make another video talking about that when it does come out. But make sure to let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed, remember to like and subscribe, it really helps out. And yeah, have a wonderful day.